Hey everyone, and welcome back. So today's tutorial is actually like a newly inspired type of mermaid gem. Like it's got all those same kind of mermaidy type colors, and I was kind of thinking about like waves and a mermaid's tail when I came up with it. I don't know. Anyway, I posted a picture of it yesterday. I'm sure it will show up somewhere on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, wherever. And so let's go for it. These are my colors. I have Chrome Oxide Green Fiery as my first color, and I really only use this to do the lines, so it's kind of optional, I guess. You could always use one of the other colors, I'm just saying. So, anyway, I have that 'cause that's what I'm going to use. And then I have bluish turquoise, blue violet. I have light phthalo green, which is one of my favorite polychromos pencils. And I have cream. So, I also have over here, this is cold gray number 6. Yeah, I think it's number 6. Could be 4. I don't know. And I'm just going to use that for shading around the bubbles. Yeah, we're going to go with bubbles or pebbles or something. I don't know. I just wanted to draw a whole bunch of circles. So, alright. Let's see. The first thing that I usually do is the lines when I did this one yesterday. And kind of goes like this. And so I want the gem to have this look like it actually goes up and down. So these are sort of like contour lines, almost, to give that feeling. And then on this part where I want it to feel like it's rising or whatever is where it's going to be light, and then the rest of it will be different shades of the darker colors to kind of make it feel like it has depth and such. So obviously these don't need to be like perfect lines or anything like that. So there are my lines. So it kind of goes down, comes up, makes a humpy thing. Humpy thing is a technical term, just so you know. Okay, so I want this to be like sort of the high part of it, like it feels like it's coming up at the top of a wave. So that will be my lightest area, really. So I'm going to color it with cream. And then I'm going to do a little bit of that over here because this is starting to come up, and this cream will be mixed in with the green. So like that. Okay, now as we go down into those valleys, we're going to go down in color as well, in color value, I should say. So this is light phthalo green, but it's darker than cream. So we're going to go along here and start blending these two together. Same with over here. And of course I'm going to use my odorless mineral spirits in just a few minutes to blend it all together very nicely. This is just a really, really colorful gem, and I've been in a very colorful mood lately because I've been working on some of my paintings, and the only colors I've been able to use are like green. So now to go down again in the color value is to use a darker color, the bluish turquoise, and so that will be in my darkest areas. These are valleys that I've created with my lines. This kind of looks like I almost forgot up here, huh? Looks a little bit better. Now that's kind of where we want everything to look. Now I'm going to grab my paper stump, a nice clean one that I actually remembered to clean before the video today. Go me. And when you're blending multiple colors like this, multiple color values, I always like to start the lightest colors so that as you go down, sort of gradually get into the darker colors, because you're moving that pigment around and I don't want to bring too much of that dark into the light areas. Just realized my hand looked kind of like a claw there. That was weird. There we go. Okay, so now we're going to go back and sort of, I don't know, fortify the colors. That's a good word, fortify. So I want my lightest up here. And then as we go down into the depths of the valleys, we'll have more colors. This is sort of my in-between tone. Does it kind of feel like a wave? I feel like it kind of feels like a wave. And maybe it doesn't to you. That's okay. I don't mind. And then I want to bring in my bluish turquoise and just really darken up my valleys, especially right in the bottom of it, the bottom of the valley, and then go kind of with lighter pressure as I go up the side of our little ridge here. And this is just going over it and blending it together with the green, the light phthalo green. Just like that. feel like it could have more here. Okay, now for the finish. You could use, actually, if you wanted, and you didn't want to continue building more and more color, use the bluish turquoise or a darker blue to do the like shadow part of it. But I actually want to bring in the purple just because I feel like it. It's just blue violet actually. And yeah, I think I want to put my shadow up here. So I'm going to go around, of course, and do the edges. Just because we've got to have dark edges. Once I've got all those dark edges, I want to start making this much more of a pronounced shadow at the top here. Being kind of lazy today because I'm just going to blend it out with my odorless mineral spirits, so I'm not being super careful with how I'm coloring it. So I can just grab this. I didn't redip it or anything, I just used what's already on it. Because it does not take a lot to blend these out. And then it's nice and smooth, and I can just go back in and make the shadow a little bit deeper, especially around the edge. And I just continue to add layers just depending on until I feel like it's ready, I guess. Until I feel like it is worthy to be presented to go on to the next level of the challenge. Whatever the challenge is, I don't know. I feel like that's pretty good. I like that like that. I like that. Okay, so grab your trusty gel pen. Mine is the Jelly Roll. My Uniball died, and when I went to go get a replacement for it, my ghost was out. I was very, very sad. But that's okay. My trusty gel pen is always here. And I do like it, so. Remember to follow your curve. Make sure you have enough space between your highlight and the edge of the gem, so that it gives that depth. And we're going to give some little runaway highlights. Around there. Just like that. And if you feel the need, which I almost always do, to clean up your highlights, I just use a sharpened pencil and clean it up for a real nice crisp edge. Just like that. Now, for shadows, what I normally do is I'll take my gray or whatever shadow color I'm using, and I run it just around the edge of the setting and the gem where they meet. And I feel like the settings really do give extra dimension to your gem. So if you just do gems, usually they look amazing, but I love to do settings where it just has very minimal shading to it, because I feel like it gives it that extra oomph, you know? Ta-da! Alright, that's all for today, and I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you go do your own and show me your Jimmy creations, because I always love to see them. So, talk to you guys next time. Bye!